Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the...
What we have to ask ourselves is, can our Saint Adolphus still protect Kingsbridge in these dark times?
He couldn't protect Prior James. Ever since that lightning struck the cathedral, he wasn't the same.
When you take over my position as sacrist, you should implore the bishop to send us a new relic. By then I'll be sub-prior. The new prior and I will support you in this.
I welcome you back to Kent Follett's Pillars of Earth. I can finally finish my intro. So, thank you. You know what? We'll support his idea.
A new relic might also attract more pilgrims.
Philip of Gwynedd, I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, yeah?
How dare you disturb Brother Remigius' Requiem?
I'm afraid the choir is waiting for me.
Stay, brother. There's no reason you shouldn't hear what Philip has to say for himself.
I beg your forgiveness? Yeah. What does he mean?
I beg your forgiveness. I was overwhelmed when I heard Prior James passed.
You should know better. I'm sure at St. John's you're a good prior, but here we adhere to the rules.
You know what? I'll ask about the letter.
I'm looking for a document that was in the possession of Prior James.
How does that relate to my tasks? Talk to Remigius.
Okay, talk to Remigius. Got it. Thank you, mister.
You mentioned a new prior.
The election will be held in a few days, when we all convene for the chapter meeting.
Okay. Well,
Let us continue this conversation later.
Of course. There's a lot of planning for me to do for the upcoming election.
I can imagine there is. And so I just walk out.
Because God created us in his image.
Because that's all there is in this area. Alright,
That's why we can all pray to him.
I don't think it'll be in
We don't need to go to
the
church
person
for
will be
that.
in the cemetery.
No,
So,
we are the
what
temple.
about over here? Ah. No, that one's locked. Kitchen door.
Philip!
Brother Milius.
It's nice to see you.
Come! Warm yourself by the oven.
Is that Philip? Tell him to warm himself by the oven.
Thank you, Brother Cuthbert.
Oh wow, the frame rate suddenly dropped for a moment then. Jesus Christ. Millis is who I think I needed to talk to.
Hard at work, as usual, Milius?
I have to serve salt fish 6 times a week now.
We hear you have fresh fish every day at your cell in the forest.
Every other day, we even have poultry.
You're too exotic with what you have, Mr. Philip.
You have done wonderful work at St. John's, Philip.
Thank you. Can we talk more? You appear to be saying absolutely nothing.
We, on the other hand, had a weak prior for 13 years. May the Lord rest his soul. What you worked hard for at St. John's is wasted here in the Mother House.
After the election, the new prior ought to put things right.
Remigius? Put things right.
Maybe we underestimate him. He would be no better than Prior James. Maybe we underestimate him.
Maybe we underestimate Remigius.
He's about to burn all the books and documents in the prior's room, including the priory's ledgers.
Remigius says James asked for everything to be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
So I've heard.
Right, this isn't the person I need to go talk to.
Without the ledgers, the Priory's finances will be beyond saving.
Inquire about the knight's letter.
Sir James had a document I would like to see.
It's probably amongst the things that Remigius is going to burn.
Oh no.
He's in the Prior's room. Maybe you can talk him out of it.
Where's the Prior's room? Okay.
We'll talk more later.
Right, let's exit then. And try and get up a map. House of the Prior. Okay, so that's on this side over here. So if we go around here, we should be over here. And then we have the House of the Prior. Cool, here he is. Hello there, Remigius.
I asked not to be disturbed.
Brother Remigius, I'm sorry I interrupted your service.
You mean Prior James's service?
Quite so. I heard he fell through the ice. Horrible.
Yes. I was the one who found his rosary by the river. Now let me continue my work.
I need to see about the documents.
I would like to take a look at Prior James's documents.
And why is that, Brother Philip?
Well, our little cell has given much to the Mother House. I would like to ensure that all is accounted for.
So you do not trust us, Philip, is that it?
The state of this priory...
The state of this priory is the concern of the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Wow.
I still would like to see the prior's documents.
He's a prick.
They will be burned tonight.
I heard about that.
It was Prior James's last wish. I'm following his request.
But the new prior will be lost without the ledgers and contracts.
After the election, I'll be the new prior.
Yeah.
For now, you are not. Only the chapter meeting can decide on these matters.
Of course. Brother Andrew will surely understand why you would go against James's last request.
The sacrist must organize a meeting to save the Prior James's documents. Okay.
If you really want to be of help, look for Brother Cuthbert's keys. He's getting old, misplacing them all the time.
Right. Okay, so I guess I need to go see the sacrist again. Okay, sure, why not? Everything's getting dark and mysterious now, I see.
But why a church then?
Right, he was in here. Hello, Andrew.
Brother Andrew.
What is it now?
The Prior's books must not be
We
burned.
can't allow Prior James's books to be burned.
That, Philip, was Prior James's wish.
This priory is in debt. And without the ledgers and documents, that will never change. Besides, the wisdom in his books is priceless.
It is not up to you to make decisions in this priory, Brother Philip.
Let's quote the scripture. Always quote
Do
the
not
scripture.
domineer over those in your charge, but be an example to the flock.
1 Peter chapter 5. You are right. You shall argue your case in front of the brothers in a chapter meeting. 2 today.
Thank you, Brother Andrew.
Good.
When I'm done here, I will tell all the monks to come to the chapter house.
Would it help if I went and told some of them?
Feel free to do that. But I insist that the choir finishes practicing before we start. They're already behind schedule.
That's fair, Mr. Andrew. In order to save Prior James's documents, all brothers need to attend the meeting. Okay, so basically go to all the ones I can find on the map. Probably.
Why cathedrals?
There will be a chapter meeting in a few minutes.
Oh yes, we will be there. Thank you for letting us know.
No problem. I just thought it best to tell you. Okay, well, here we go. Into the kitchen, let's go. We need to tell everyone else about the places here.
It's getting cold. When will these novices learn to close the door?
I did close the door.
There will be a chapter meeting today.
You convinced Andrew? Miracles do happen. We will be there. You have our support.
Always go with the religious path. Hello, Cuthbert. We haven't talked to you yet.
Brother Cuthbert.
Ah, we were waiting for you. I hope you brought some of that wonderful cheese you make at St. John's.
I gave it to one of your novices.
Why would you do that?
He said it's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
Greedy brother Marcus.
You are too trusting, Philip.
You know what? He does seem worried. Sure, why not?
Brother Cuthbert, you seem worried.
Prior James was a kind man, but the priory is in a terrible state, Philip.
Philip knows. He was just too kind to say anything.
Yes, I know. I wanted to use my New Year's visit to talk with Prior James about these matters.
We should be rich. The priory has much land and collects from many parish churches.
Yeah.
But we are in debt. Our novices steal from us, Philip.
How are the novices stealing?
The novices are stealing?
Yes, someone took my keys. Remigius blames me for losing them. But someone used them to steal food from the cellar, more than once. Today I found something missing again.
I see. Well, we've been tasked to find those keys, so... Sure, why not? No point inquiring about the knight's letter.
Let us continue another time, Brother Cuthbert.
We already know
course.
everything about it. But we can tell him to go to the meeting.
There will be a chapter meeting today.
Excellent. I can't wait to see you and Remigius quarrel.
Brother Cuthbert?
Do not worry. We are on your side.
Well, who else is there for us to go talk to then? And now we're out here. Ooh, what's with these novices down here? Alright, who the hell are you then, Mr. Gravekeeper? Gravedigger?
Brother Arnaldus, how are you?
Huh? What?
How are you? Are you well?
Oh, Brother Philip. Yes, I am well.
The old and senile
It's
type.
just that the dead won't stay in the ground.
What?
The dead. It's probably those badgers always digging up the graves.
Oh, not so much senile, I guess.
Brother Arnaldus, there's a chapter meeting today.
Today, I'll be there.
Okay, good, Mr.
Wouldn't
Alnardos.
miss that.
Who are you guys then?
My father gave the priory a good deal of land to keep me fed. I won't eat salted fish all day.
Me neither.
Shall we go into the cellar again tonight?
Yes, Brother Marcus. You still have old Cuthbert's keys?
Indeed I do. I hid them right in the church. Stuffed them in the large crack in the wall.
I could do some crack stuffing myself.
I bet you could.
Wow. Such religious people. A crack in the cathedral. Okay. Cool.
A waste of time.
Alright, so we're not telling them to go to the path, are we? Fair enough.
I see.
Alright, well...
A temple to feed the temple.
In the cathedral, there is a crack in the wall somewhere. Here we go, a crack in the wall.
The novice said he hid the keys in here. They're here. I have them.
Cuthbert's keys.
This brother Marcus really did steal Cuthbert's keys.
There was something. He's right.
Right, I should go tell then Brother Cuthbert. Because that was basically a confession.
We must take good care of it.
Brother Cuthbert.
Cuthbert, I believe I found your keys.
Where did you find them?
The thief hid them in the cathedral.
That is a sacrilege. Will you report the thief to Remigius?
Yes,
Philip?
I shall.
I will think about it.
Keep them until we know what to do, will you?
Fair enough. I will do just that. Well, I don't think there's anyone else I need to go tell at the... Oh wait, who's in the stables? I haven't gone to the stables before. You're taking a time to walk there. Is it because I've never been in there before? That can't be the case, because I've never been in the cemetery before and you automatically let me teleport over there.
Oh.
Horrible odor should be cleaned. Priory full of neglect. Well, okay. Brother Paul, you should be informed of the meeting that is going to happen soon enough.
There will be a chapter meeting soon.
Ah, thank you for letting me know, Philip. Ah, my foot.
We need to find something for your foot somehow.
It's too cold for you here.
So what do we have over here at the mill? Is the question. And apparently we can interact with the mill door. What do we have with the mill door then? Other than probably very cold sheep looking at it.
Why is this locked?
Why would it be locked? That's actually a very good question.
I'm sure there was someone moving behind a window.
Oh.
But most houses are empty.
Why are most houses empty? This is still a village. My god. This place is definitely being neglected and everything. Right, I should actually tell the prior about everything.
What is it? Can you not see that I'm working?
Well, I suppose I should tell you about the chapter meeting.
About the chapter meeting.
Oh. Talk to Brother Andrew. He will be just as pleased as me to have you around. Now leave.
No, I have done the chapter meeting. There is going to be a chapter meeting. Oh, fine, I guess
Brother
I don't...
Marcus stole Cuthbert's keys.
Brother Marcus. I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me. Theft is something we cannot take lightly.
No, it clearly is not. Theft. Tattletale. About reporting the
About the keys that were stolen by Brother Marcus.
Okay, what about them?
I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me.
I agree. He should be punished. I don't even know if there was another way, and I don't care if there was another way. I should have. That's the way I should have done things. He should have been reported.
Now we.
I might want
Brother
to.
Andrew has arranged a meeting. Please come to the chapter house.
Yes, we'll come with you.
Yes.
No, not until we've finished.
Right. Okay. I guess I need to go to the chapter house now then, or something then?
Brother Andrew.
Have I told
The meeting
everyone?
will start once the cantor has finished his work with the choir. Until then, be patient.
Oh, so I guess we're just walking around waiting for things to happen then.
Did you not?
Well, I suppose I could go talk to the novices.
We should go to shiring sometime. Heard they have a big-titted harlot there. One that would even do you.
What's that supposed to mean?
They are not monks. They are confessing without knowing it. Lost their way. Not beyond saving. Well, too late for them now.
Rotten edges. We used to eat them. Now, they're eating us.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you. So many buried here, waiting Judgment Day. Are many without sin? Will I be without sin when my time comes? No, you won't. Sin is required in life. It's just one of those things. You can't live without sin, otherwise you can't be a good person. Well, I can't do anything else, so I'm going to talk to my brother.
There was something.
I don't know what else I can do right now.
The letter is probably in the
stop.
prior's room.
Concentrate.
But the sub-prior is going to burn all of James's documents.
What? We cannot allow that to happen, do you hear?
Of course not.
Shall I tell him about the meeting?
Agreed to a meeting today. That way I might be able to get the letter you were looking for.
Good thinking, Philip. I will attend, of course.
Why would you attend?
What was that?
Full house.
No talking. Now
You should
we
not
sing.
attend, you're not a monk.
Are you sure you heard something?
What? Right, so I guess I just need to work out something to do now then, probably, looking at it. You know, I have these keys. I might as well use them on everything. Just to see what's around here. Yet another secret. Probably beyond repair. How much work to build? How much neglect to let it fall apart? Wasn't there something else I need to talk to you about? Mr. Millis?
Milius, may I have a word with you?
What can I do for you, Brother Philip?
Was no one else nominated? That's actually a good point.
Was no one else nominated?
Only Cuthbert.
I refuse. I'm too old.
That's actually a fair...
No one else dares to follow in Prior James's footsteps.
You know, Cuthbert's actually got a fair...
Not since he began talking to the devil.
Got valid points. And he started... When did he start talking to the devil?
One day he started talking to the devil, as if they were standing side by side.
Huh. That's an interesting thing to say.
He was bargaining with the devil for his soul, whispering about his sins.
Right.
His sins?
Well, there's nothing else to really talk to you
You
about.
look like you have something important to do. I'll be here if you need me.
You know what? Let's go to the novices and hand them the keys and see what happens. Show them the keys and see what happens.
A waste of time.
Alright, well, what else is there actually for me to do? Let's talk to him about in the choir. Let's see what the choir has
You
to
seem
say.
troubled, brother.
They won't. They won't sing.
It's Adolphus.
Who's that?
There was nothing, believe me.
Oh, the twitch in
I
your
heard
eye.
him crying in the crypt. I think I heard him too.
No, you are mistaken.
It sounded like a whip, like he was chastising himself.
It's the end of days.
Brother Philip, please help me. Prove to them that there is nothing and no one down there.
Alright, sure. So that's the task I needed to do.
I heard it again.
Okay. So, where is that crypt, then? The crypt is in front of us. Well, okay, then. There's the crypt. Alright. Well.
Locked.
Of course it's locked. It's a bloody iron gate. Use the keys. Right. Alright. So,
Let's see what
sarcophagus.
we can find. No reason to be afraid.
Of course not. It's a corpse. Corpses don't come back.
Nothing here. The saint rests in peace. These old cathedrals are bound to make strange sounds.
Yeah, probably.
Hello? No. No one. Not a thing.
I don't believe that. You gotta find something.
Even if it is Adolphus, we would have to welcome him. Thought so. Nothing here.
There's gotta be something around here. Oh, that looks like a figure. No? The remains of Saint Adolphus, one of the 49 martyrs of Cordoba, lying in wait.
No strange sounds or sights.
Oh, here's darkness.
Hello?
What's that up there? What's that? Oh, it's a bird.
What is that?
Well, it flew, so it's a bird.
What is that? It's the size of a child. Hello? Oh. An owl. Just an owl. The choir will be relieved to know that. I should tell them.
Yeah, you should. It is only an owl. Can I do anything with the owl?
Brothers did hear something after all.
Let's go tell his choir then.
There is no need to worry, brothers. Adolphus is resting in peace. It was just an owl.
I told you it was nothing.
God bless you, Brother Philip.
I knew I heard something.
Now, be silent, concentrate, and...
Alright, finally. Ooh, I love Gregorian chanting. It's such a beautiful sound. Also, these chapters are a lot bigger and longer than I always thought they would be. Well then. Are we ready?
The choir has finished singing.
Thank you.
Cantor should find time now. Are you ready for the chapter meeting, Brother Philip?
I am. I've done everything else.
If you have other business to take care of in Kingsbridge, do it now.
Look.
The meeting could take a long time.
Look, I spent about 5 minutes just trying to find something to do until I stumbled upon the choir. This is ready. I am ready.
The chapter meeting is more important.
More important, we've got nothing else to do, Philip.
And this is why Prior James's wish must not be honoured. Kingsbridge Priory would be beyond saving without financial records.
I think we have all understood the reason for your concern, Brother Philip.
Yeah.
But before we come to a decision, let us hear other voices of concern.
I would like to know why you would doubt the wisdom in Prior James's decision.
Maybe you didn't know him as well as we did, Philip.
Oh?
I can say I knew him well. We all here knew him. So did you know him?
I knew him, yes.
I knew him well, and I know he would agree with me.
Philip, you are going too far. I will tell the bishop about this.
Brothers,
let him speak.
Brothers, please.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Oh, heavens.
Hear him out, brothers. I was stubborn as well, but he made me see it.
Well, that's not an easy thing to do.
Elias.
I owe James much. He was the one who asked me to take care of St. John in the Forest.
One of the most prosperous cells in all of Shiring, if not England.
It was a wise decision, then.
But his last wish was not. Well, was it? What are you waiting for? Answer me.
Do you guys know James?
Maybe none of you truly knew Prior James.
Who does he think he is?
May the Lord forgive him. He knows not what he is saying.
Yeah, that...
No. Philip was very hesitant to talk about the state of this priory with me. Usually, he is as careful in his words as he is in his actions.
From some of you, I have heard that the devil walked by the prior's side. That James was followed by the accuser. Tell me, why? Why did he have to suffer?
God was testing Prior James.
I say the devil chased him. Do you doubt that? Do you doubt that, Philip? Surely you must have an answer.
God is
know because
testing
Prior
us all.
James confided in me.
If the Lord tested James, then he is testing all of us. I trust the Lord, so did James, and so should all of you. He was misguided when he walked onto the ice that night.
Yep.
As he was misguided in his last wish. Whatever or whoever misguided him.
Maybe it wasn't the devil. We've never seen him.
The novices would be better advised not to speak up.
Philip is a good man. He was the only one to say I should have a fire.
But did he do anything besides talk?
No.
So he did nothing to soothe your pain. He had only warm words.
I could soothe his pain?
Very well, Philip. But why don't you tell us the real reason you have come before us? You not only came to save these books, you have another motivation, do you not? We deserve the truth. What are your true intentions?
We do have to help
I am
the High...
here only to help this priory.
This priory, of course.
Yeah, sure.
I say it is not a coincidence that he should make his voice heard now, shortly after James's passing and before the elections.
What?
What are you saying, Brother Remigius?
This is not about James. It is about him. He wants to be prior.
No.
Is a prior.
I came here to talk to James.
I think that is a wonderful idea.
What?
I nominate Philip of Gwynedd to be the new prior of Kingsbridge.
What?
I can't disagree with that.
Well, yes, obviously.
Excellent choice.
What about Remigius?
That's surprising.
Great
Prior
idea.
Philip.
Well,
Brother Philip, do you accept the nomination?
do I get a choice in this?
Thank you for your kind offer. But we would not want to impose on you, Brother Remigius.
Oh, but I insist. I will help you.
No, you
What's this?
really must not. We will see you later. Thank you.
What's going on?
We don't have much time. Evening Mass will begin soon.
Should I not have accepted the nomination?
You've never been good at saying no. And Milius is right. Kingsbridge needs you.
It does. It really does.
What about St. John's?
I will ride there tomorrow. I will let them know you will be staying in Kingsbridge for a few days. Thanks to you, these documents and books will not be burned.
That is very good.
Now, we have to find that letter.
You truly think the letter can help prevent a war?
If the message says what I think it says, then yes, I do.
Well, okay then. Inspect the
now,
notes later.
Let us look for the letter.
Well, okay. I wonder where it could be. We just gotta look everywhere.
Francis, I think I found it.
Magic hands.
Revelations. The Apocalypse of St. John. And they called to the mountains and rocks. Fall on us and hide us from the face of him who is seated on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb.
Oh.
For the great day of their wrath has come, and who can stand?
Okay.
Lamb? What was James afraid of? Was it this letter?
No, the letter is still sealed.
Ooh.
Break the seal.
We'll inspect it now. Sure, that letter needs to be read. Robert of Gloucestershire, name the day and we will be ready to shed blood in the name of Empress Maul. I and my bondsmen will ride against Stephen of Bolus. We do not start the war, but we shall unleash it. Stephen himself started it, and the day he betrayed King Henry's daughter and took her throne, he and those who swore loyalty to him. Bartholomew, Earl of Shirley.
Oh, this is it. You found it.
The Earl of Shiring is about to start a war.
Sorry.
Yes. He's made contact with my own master, Earl Robert of Gloucester.
Who is this King Stephen that has taken the throne?
A nephew of King Henry. Do you ever think of the day our parents died?
Francis, you know I don't like to talk of that.
I know. It's just that I think of them all the time. And I've always blamed King Henry. The Church suffered under his rule as much as we did in Wales. Philip, you have to show this letter to the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
What? Why the Bishop? Why the Bishop?
The Bishop of Kingsbridge? Why?
Our late King Henry was opposed to Rome's influence in England. King Stephen, on the other hand, swore to preserve the rights and privileges of the Church, and we can help him if you tell the bishop to protect Stephen.
Francis is committing treason. Why? Yeah, ask his motives.
You want the bishop to help the new king, King Stephen?
I want a king who supports the Church. I want these dark times to end. I want to stop the Earl of Shiring from starting a war.
Is this King
He
Henry
could set
VIII?
the whole of England on fire. My lord the Earl of Gloucester can never know what I was doing here. You must not tell the truth about how or where you got this letter. Don't tell anyone I was involved.
Ooh, I don't know. Okay, let's look at actual history here. If this is King Stephen, maybe. If the Church can protect Stephen. You know what, let's agree to now.
Do you really think the bishop will help?
Tell him you found the letter by coincidence.
And if he does not believe me, what then?
He will believe you. The question is, will he really try to stop the Earl of Shiring? I will ride to St. John's and tell your monks you will stay in Kingsbridge until the election.
What if the Earl of Shiring finds out what I'm doing? What if the bishop tells him?
Philip, calm down. He is your bishop.
I'm a simple monk. Who am I to talk to a bishop?
Very true. Well, you helped Francis uncover a conspiracy against the king. You were nominated to become Prior of Kingsbridge. You agreed to meet the bishop. You reported Brother Marcus the thief. You knew about Brother Paul's ailment and did nothing to soothe his pain. I didn't know I could! Ramius still holds you in contempt. Well, book 1 complete, I suppose. Good for us. Good for us. So, this is chapter 2, I guess. Let me save it so we can do this next time. Chapter 2, Jack. Really? Who the hell is this? We're changing characters again. Really? Well, everyone, I'm afraid I'm all out of time for this episode. So, it looks like this is a good place to stop. So, everyone, yeah, time to stop. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I'm glad to have gone through this journey with you. But I'm afraid that for now, and until the next time, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.